Welcome to It's All Fine and Dangy, where we talk about community, health, culture, and all of the big and little things that make life good. Here are your hosts, Dan and Angie.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 16. This is our summer vacation episode, so kind of a special episode. And we are actually down here at Bradenton Beach near Anna Maria Island.
Yes, and it's going to be a little weird because we're taking turns talking. We're actually sitting on the beach right now, so if you hear some background noise or whatever, that's why. We're recording this from a microphone plugged into my cell phone, and we're sipping coffee, watching the waves, watching the sun go down, and you handed the mic back and forth.
Yeah, so that's a little different than we normally do. Just like it's a little different that we're sitting on a beach enjoying this beautiful view tonight, which I may say thank goodness for, because the first 2 days that we got here, it was pouring rain. So we were a little bummed the first couple days, but today has been beautiful. We've had some really great memories as of up till now.
That's right. And today I'll start from today. We can backtrack, but we went out to the beach for a few hours with the kids, and then we went to ride on a sailboat. And the kids got a chance to drive. Angie got a chance to drive. We were on Bradenton Beach in Florida, over at Amelia. I always say Amelia Island, which is the other side of Florida. I don't know why they don't even sound the same, but Anna Maria Island, and someone corrected me on Facebook for that. But it's been a great time all around. Yesterday we were kind of barred up in the condo here because of the rain. We played some board games and stuff. So this episode's going to be shorter than normal, and we don't have a guest, but we did want to make sure and take a moment to do the show, to kind of say hi, stay in touch, and we're really excited for next week's episode. We'll talk a little bit more about that as we go here.
And of course, we will make sure to shout out anybody that, we've kind of had experiences with here, like Captain Ed that we went with on the sailboat tonight was awesome. We'll put a link to his information, so if you're ever down here, please support small businesses and people that live local and just are trying to make a living down here. And this is the second time that we've stayed in the same like condos, like little apartments almost that we're in, and we just love this area. It's facing the beach. We get to walk right out or just stand outside, open the door, whatever, and enjoy the view. And there's something about being at the beach. Everybody knows this. You just feel refreshed, rejuvenated. I've gone into this whole thing before, y'all, about those negative ions floating around in the air. So definitely anytime you do get a chance to get to the beach, it does have actual physical benefits for you. It's science, baby. It's science.
And I really wish you guys could see this. We may do a Facebook live stream as well while we're out here, but it is just so gorgeous right now and peaceful. And it's a sort of a perfect end to the day. One of the local businesses that we've gone to out here is the Two Scoops Ice Cream Shop, which is very cool. We'll put a link there too. But that was a nice little treat on the way back, and we're breaking our diet a bit as we've been on vacation, and like everyone does, we're like, I'm not on the diet while I'm on vacation. We also went to Sharky's for dinner last night, which was a really nice place out here. We'll put links to that place as well. And yeah.
Well, we did get out of the house on Tuesday night. We have been, having, lunches and breakfasts here mainly because we do like to eat in a lot still, even though we're on vacation. Still like to cook and stuff. But Tuesday night, the rain let up just a little bit, and so we went to one of our favorite restaurants down here, the Sandbar, and we just love the food there. It's amazing. And then something interesting happened while we were there.
So, I've been working on this with the kids being my little accomplices for a while. Angie and I have been together for just over 5 years, and when we first got to the restaurant, I kept telling her, really want to take pictures on the beach before we go in. And she would say things like, well, if it's raining, we can just take pictures in the restaurant. It's a nice restaurant. And I'm thinking, no, that's not going to work. And here's why that wasn't going to work. Because it worked out. The rain let up. and we went out to the Sandbar. As soon as we got there, as soon as the valet took the car away, we went in, we got a drink at the bar, and Angie and I and the kids walked out in front of the restaurant, out to the beach below one of the big cedar trees out there. And I had Rachel start taking a video instead of taking a picture, but she pretended like she was taking a picture. And then...
Yeah, so then I got a very shocking surprise. Something that, it put me in shock a little bit. So my boyfriend, Daniel Fox, got down on one knee and asked me those questions. He did. And then I said a few words that we have to bleep out if I said them on the podcast, but you can check our website out if you want to see that. So yes, I am now an engaged woman to Mr. Daniel Fox. And oh, hey ladies, he's an engaged man too. That's what I said.
Jeez. But it was, it couldn't have gone off any better. And I won't go super mushy on this one, but, I just said, I have a question for you. And normally, whenever I ask Angie this question, just to kind of mess with me, she'll go, the answer is yes, and be all, overly dramatic and fakey. So I expected her to do that, but she didn't. I said, I have a question for you, like after we're taking the picture or as we're taking the picture. And she said, what is it? And made like a goofy face. And I said, I don't want to change anything, but I've never been more sure of anything. And as I'm getting down on one knee, she goes, are you effing kidding me? And so we'll post the video on our Finding Angie YouTube if you guys want to see it, but it was so sweet. And so we're engaged now. Long time coming in my head, but she was totally shocked and had no idea. And it's something I've been really wanting to do for about 6 months, but, just trying to get the right time. And so that's obviously going to overshadow anything else we can tell you on this show or about our, our vacation. But, I couldn't have been happier with how it's gone.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy too. Not that it's anything I was ever expecting or needed, because I was perfectly happy in my relationship, but it makes me happier if you can be happier. So, yes, a very, very nice surprise, I may say. But we've been having an amazing time. And I will say with that whole thing that the kids, they're really good secret keepers. And I had no clue up until the moment you kind of went down on one knee what was going on. So they did very good. You guys did very good.
Well, thanks. So... I won't get into all this, but, Angie and I both have been married before. I'm in my late 40s now. Oh, it feels so weird saying I'm in my late 40s. Ugh. But I have never in my life, gone out and picked out an engagement ring and with, just a completely, a total surprise like that. And I've never gotten down on one knee and done like an official proposal thing. And so it was a really special moment for me, and at the lack of sounding all corny, it was. I told Rachel I'd make a joke about Puss in Boots from Shrek and say, "Whatever happens, I must not cry," and I didn't. But boy, that was close. Anyway, so I wonder if you guys can hear, because I'm going to go and post and try to clean this up so there's not a bunch of background noise. But I'm just going to hold the mic out for a minute and see if you can hear the beach and the birds, because how cool would that be? So check this out, if you can hear this. Okay, so that wasn't birds, that was some kid yelling, but still, just something about the noise here is just so peaceful. And I think we'll do a quick Facebook Live after we wrap this up.
So you guys will be listening to this on June. I'm taking us back to the past. July 11th. So we just wanted to remind you guys that we are going to be out at Wekiva Island. Any of you that live in the area of Apopka, Altamont, anywhere around there, you know about Wekiva Island. So we do have a cabana there on July the 14th, which is Sunday. We would love if you guys are out to stop by the cabana. I think we have the Otter Cabana. We forgot to find that out, but we will post it. the VIP cabana that's on the side over by where they let the kayaks and the canoes out. Stop by, say hello. We're also going to have a couple donation jars there. One for Bags of Hope, which is one of our favorite charities that we work with. And we're also going to have one for the Golden Warriors. And you can find out more information about that when you stop by the booth. But come by, say hi. We're going to be there, Wekiva Island, all day on July 14th. That's this Sunday coming up. So that is 2 days after we get back from vacation. So when we get back from vacation on Saturday, we'll be prepping all the stuff because we are having some friends and family come out to join us. But we want to have anybody that hears our podcast or just is interested, stop by. Really, it's kind of charity-based. We want to get everybody involved in the community. So stop by so that you can see how you can do that.
Yes, and if by chance you've never been to Wekiva Island, it's a very cool little bar. It's very family-friendly. They've got like games like cornhole and stuff set up out there. Bill and Mary Weinog own the place. We've known them for, over 20 years. There's a little wine room inside. There's swimming for the family and the kids and renting kayaks and canoes. And there's a food truck out there that has amazing food. We're going to be grilling, I think. But yeah, we hope to see you out there. And it's a really fun time. You don't have to have a cabana. We've never really do the cabanas. So if you want to just come out and swim and kayak and have some food or whatever, there's no, you don't have to have you don't have to rent a cabana or anything like that. You can just kind of hang out at the place. That's what most people do. They've got volleyball nets set up. It's a really fun place. And so we hope to see you there on this coming Sunday, which is the 14th, I think, right? You did say that. Yep, the 14th. So anyway, that kind of wraps what we hope to kind of say hi about and kind of fill you in about. And I know we were running really short on this one, but we just came back from the sailboat thing and said, oh my God, we have to record the podcast. So now I get to go sit and dig through the audio file and try to clean it up a little bit and put all our music and everything in before we post tonight at midnight. So I'll hand off to Angie now, but I don't know if we can do our formal sort of closing of this one. So I'll just say thank you for listening. We look forward to talking to you next week. Our guest next week is going to be Mary Weinog from Wekiva Island. So we'll be talking about what's going on out there. And if we're lucky, Bill Weinog will be with us as well, but I know he travels a lot for work, so it might just be Angie and I and Mary.
That's right. And then I was going to say something and I totally forgot. Oh, I know what I was going to say. We did promise you a show on rum runners. We're coming down off the rum runners from the sailing that we just did. So that's why we're having coffee to try to wake up a little bit to do the show. So we're kind of on rum runners. Yeah. The rum runners are so great. I'm just going to tell anybody, if you want the best recipe ever, just shoot us a little message at Fine and Angie. Right. Feedback at fineandangie.com. And please make sure you guys rate, review, and rescribe us, if that's a word. Rate, review, and subscribe if you get a chance. And need more coffee. And we always love to hear from you. Let us know how we're doing. We hope you guys are having a great week, and hopefully you got to have a great summer vacation as well.
And we want to remind you, at the end of the day, it's all fine and dandy.